Hey guys, Sturge here, and today I'm going to be showing how to properly rush your base up to the highest town hall level. Now this video is to update my previous rush guide that I made about 4 years ago, so it was a long time coming to make this video since the game has changed a lot since that tutorial. And I have this account here that I made about a year ago, but it's been inactive for a very long time, and I think I was able to rush this up to town hall 16 in about 3 to 4 months, but with the bunch of cost reductions we've had over the past 10 months, it should be a lot quicker to get up to the highest town hall level. Now before we head on to the guide, I want to give some reasons as to why to rush and why not to rush. Starting with the reasons why, hopefully if you are rushing your account, that is a second account and not your main one, so that you can donate to yourself and the rest of your clan. Also, if you rush your account up to the highest town hall level, you get access to the late game content like the troops, the heroes, the equipment and stuff like that a lot faster. Also, with the new ranked mode, the higher you push up through the town halls, you actually get promoted up to the higher leagues. And if you rush to town hall 17, which at the time I'm recording this video, it is the highest town hall level, you will be put up to League 25 in Electric Titan. And the reason why that's good is because you get a ton of ores for your star bonus each day. And if you are really active on your main account and enjoy farming, rushing will be really good for you, because if you are higher up in town hall levels and eventually fixing your base, you'll be able to farm a lot more to get your walls and defenses fixed up to the higher levels. Moving on to the downsides of rushing, your base will be really bad, obviously, because you are rushing to the higher town hall levels, but your defenses, like this one here, I have basically level 1 defenses, so on defense I will get 3-star basically every single time. So stuff like ranked mode, you will have a tough time inside of that for a very long time until you get your defenses up. And just like ranked mode, you're basically holding your clan back because your defenses will be horrible, so you won't be able to do too much in clan war leagues and clan wars on defense until obviously you upgrade your defenses up to the higher levels. And just like upgrading your defenses up to the higher levels, it will take a very long time to do that, to basically fix your base from rushed to basically at par with the town hall level that you are currently at. But to be honest, all those downsides don't really matter too much because it is your second account and you won't have to worry about that too much, because you can just do everything else that you just mentioned on your main account. And you don't have to rush to the highest town hall, you can stop at a certain town hall level, and I would recommend stopping at either town hall 13 or town hall 15 if you do decide to just stop at a certain town hall level, because at town hall 13 you do get the final hero. At the current time of recording this video, it is the Royal Champion, and at town hall 15 it is a decent jump in difficulty and you get a bunch of variety in attack strategies that you can use in war and in ranked mode. But this guide is to show you how to rush up to the highest town hall level. So let's head over to my progress base I made for this video. It is from the most important upgrades down here at the bottom all the way up to the non-important upgrades. So we'll start off down here towards the bottom. We only have 2 to upgrade in the most important section. It obviously is the town hall to start off. You want to get this up to the highest level, obviously. But something that changed in the most recent update is you don't have to actually upgrade the weapon to the town hall anymore. So it is a lot faster to progress through the town halls now. But one requirement to actually go to the higher town halls is actually upgrading the hero hall. You don't have to actually upgrade it to the highest level of your current town hall level. You just have to upgrade the hero hall until you unlock the final stand for the heroes that you can use on defense. And with the most important upgrades out of the way, let's move on to the second important upgrades. We have basically the loot and army buildings. You want to upgrade the storages first because you can obviously upgrade your town hall a lot faster if you have more capacity for gold. Gold is the most important. You can upgrade your elixir to upgrade the hero hall, so upgrading the storages is more important than your army. But moving on to the army, we have the laboratory to get your couple of troops up, which I will explain some attack strategies later on in the video. You can also upgrade the blacksmith to upgrade stuff like the giant arrows for farming, or even the earthquake boots and the rage vial for the king to use some heroes and getting some extra loot while farming. And then we got the rest of the army buildings, the army camps, the barrack, and the spell factories as well. You just really got to upgrade these when you have free time after upgrading the storages and either the laboratory or the blacksmith, just to keep progressing through the army buildings and get them up to the higher levels. Before we head on to the next segment of upgrade, we're going to talk about the laboratory and also the helper hut. We'll start with the laboratory here. You really only have to upgrade the farming of troops that you want to use for farming, so the goblins and the wall breakers. I will explain this in a little bit. And earlier on, you want to upgrade the barbarians and the archers, so you honestly don't have to get your barracks up too much, which if you have over here, it is only at level 5 at the moment, because I really just focus on the farming aspect of rushing, which is also why you want to upgrade your laboratory up to the higher levels so you can unlock the levels for that town hall level. And we also got the helper hut. The only really good useful helper here is the builder apprentice. I have this maxed out on this account. I have just farmed enough gems, but it has changed since I started this account. The gems to get the 5th builder, for example, is a lot harder to do now because you can't get it from ranked. So the only way to really get a good amount of gems is to get a bunch of the achievements done from the defenses, destroying a bunch of the town halls and a bunch of singular defenses, the very specific ones down here, which you can get a good amount. I think it's about like 7,000 or 6,000 gems that you can get in total if you rush up, but it is a really big grind to do to farm up all these gems. And moving on to the situational upgrades, we have the artillery with the archer towers and the cannons. This is basically if you are upgrading the town hall up to the highest town hall level, you have to upgrade these buildings up to their highest level in the game, so you can unlock stuff like the ricochet cannon. And also inside of the shop here, you also have to unlock the multi-archer tower, and also once you get to town hall 17, you have to unlock the multi-gear tower. And I recommend upgrading these buildings once you reach the town hall that is required to unlock those certain buildings like the ricochet cannons and the multi-archer towers. Finally, on to the non-important upgrades. These are basically the ones that you won't really have to upgrade once you get to a certain level. The dark elixir storage is level 8 here, but that was because I was trying to upgrade a couple of other things inside of the laboratory. And the clan castle as well, you don't really have to upgrade this because you don't really need clan castle troops because you are basically farming the entire time, and everything else is basically level 1 because I haven't really needed to upgrade them at all. The one thing you could actually upgrade are the collectors if you aren't too active, but if you are rushing, you don't really want to spend some time upgrading these collectors because it is just kind of a waste that you could use to upgrade your storages. Another thing you don't want to upgrade are your defenses. You want to keep them basically at level 1 until you will reach a town hall that you will stop and actually fix your base. So that's when you can actually upgrade your defenses, is when you stop rushing. A couple of more tips. We have the events that you want to take advantage of. We have a couple going on at the moment, Hammer Jam, and we also have a couple of other stuff as well, like the Cosmic Rock event, the Metal events, and the Hammer Jam, and stuff like the Rush events, like the Gold Rush that we had a few months ago, and the Hero Rush as well. Those events are really good because loot is increased for those events, which will allow you to farm a lot more to progress a lot faster. Also, for stuff like the metal events, if you don't really care about getting the new epic equipment or the ones that you haven't got yet, you can actually just spend the medals on the books to progress faster through the town halls. Moving on to the army you want to use for farming, which is the mass sneaky goblin attack strategy with a couple of wall breakers as well. I have a bunch of jumps, a couple of invis, and a bunch of haste spells because since the new update, the battle mode, you don't have to actually worry about losing the attack and losing trophies since there aren't any in the battle mode. So you can basically go in, steal a bunch of loot, leave, and go into the next attack and just repeat the process until you get enough loot to finish your upgrades. And if you haven't unlocked super troops yet, you can just use barbarians and archers with lightning spells for farming at the lower town hall levels. And actually using this guide, I'm going to actually make a new account and a kind of a mini series for Hammer Jam that is going on at the moment that we'll be posting tomorrow. And if you want to see that, make sure to check out the video on screen. Once it is live, it will show up for you, or subscribe to see it when it comes out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.